So Edison, what are your experiences with the police your entire life?
My experience with the police, they haven't been good. I mean, they stop me randomly for no reason. I guess police just stereotype. And yeah, they basically sometimes I do commit the crime, which I just swerve a little bit, but they just end up pulling me over and giving me a ticket. But in overall, my cops encounters, they've been bad because most of them I got my car towed away, so that's bad.
Do you think the police officers should change their ways, or the government should change?
O sea, lo que yo creo es que el policía, no sé, I mean, the police should change and all that shit. Yeah, they should change in a different way of structure. And the government or so, I mean, they should have some regulations be enforced or so, and just decriminalize or whatever. But yeah, and then now they have like new laws for like the prisoners or so they should, I don't know, they should change them and just instead of death penalty or like 25 lives, they're probably reducing it now, or they're just dismissing like the minor cases, and they're just giving them like they're paying them out and they're just putting the real people inside. But yeah.
Alright, thank you Edison. Thank you very much for this video. Thank you. What have your experiences been with the police?
My experience with the police, and since I was growing up around my area, these dudes would try to say that I was from a gang when I wasn't, just because I lived in that area. They see me the way I probably dressed, you know, caught their attention and said I was from there, so they would just tell me pick a name, and I would still deny it to the fullest. Like, I stay quiet, and then little do you know, my mom come out the side and says a certain name that they call me, and they want to name me as that, which sounded like a gang name to them. So now for me, I'm in the gang file. That's what they want me. That's how they did me. So here I am, still struggling with the cops. They still messing with me to this day.
You think they should change their ways?
Yeah, I think they should change it. Well, they should change their ways, but we all know that they're not. So that's just what it's been. It's just the best thing you should do, though. Even though that they don't listen, just, you know, stay quiet before you make the situation worse. Because I know that that's what I've done. I'll try to smart mouth them, and then bad things happen. Either it gets worse for me, they give me a ticket for something I didn't do, just for being an ass, just because I want to be an ass to them, they want to be an ass to me. That's how it's been lately. Still to this day, like I said.
Alright man, thank you for sharing your experiences.
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yes, sir.
So Nick, what do you think about police force? What do you think should improve about them?
To be honest, I have a pretty extreme answer about the police. I think like a lot of people, the thing is like little fixes, like, oh, let's put body cameras on police, but they did do that, right? And now when police brutality happens, the body cameras mysteriously are shut off. I think we need to get rid of police and start working towards taking care of each other without the police.
So you think this world would be better without police?
I honestly do, because if you look at the history of police, kind of like we've done in my class, we come to learn that they didn't start off to protect and serve. They were really to control the working class and the poor, and to protect the property of the rich. And I still think they function in the same capacity, where they do exactly the same thing, but now instead of the working class poor, it's poor people of color like Latinos and Black people who get controlled by the police.
Do you think police are racist towards other people?
Of course, I can't generalize and say that all cops are racist, right? But I know for a fact that there are racist people on the police force, and that they would hire or allow even a few racist people to be on the police force is very questionable. But it's the system, it's the structure of police that also makes it bad, right? because a lot of people want to say, well, not all cops are bad, but every cop still has to kick out a homeless person who's just trying to sleep, or give a ticket to someone who can't pay it, and take people to jail potentially forever for something like drugs, you know? Good cops do that too, and could you say that those are good actions? In my opinion, I say no.
Why do you think police officers do not suffer any consequences when they find themselves doing something bad?
I think it's because the way that police have set themselves up in this country, it is like these heroes, the thin blue line who protect us from danger, right? And so people are certain people, they don't want to criticize the police because they think that they bring safety to our society, right? And it's true, depending who you are, but if you live in, like the hood, that's not true for you, per se, right? And I also think it's because if society doesn't punish the police and the police themselves don't punish those who do bad, that means they don't really think it's a problem, right? Because if you really thought it was a problem, you'd do something about it. And so I feel like the treatment of these killer cops is a way to see how society thinks about the cops, right? And then they let them go. And in the worst cases, they just get put on desk duty, or they get removed and they get hired in another city. So.
What do you think you could do to make a change, to change all of this?
I think, like I said, going back to my earlier answer, people need to start thinking that we lived without police at one time in our life, and maybe we can move towards that again. But it's not a single issue, right? Like this is all related to, poverty, government corruption, racism. All of it is a big problem. Sexism, even that. I feel that to make it better, we need to really learn our history, know our rights, right? So we can help others and ourselves when we're in a police encounter. And, say something about it. Educate people. Don't be silent. Don't just think about it to yourself. Tell other people about it. Maybe you'll change their point of view too.
Okay, thank you very much, Nick. I appreciate all these words about what you have to say about police. Thank you.
You know what's funny? Everybody celebrates it with chocolate and hard giving.